Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this navbar with a nice looking drop-down menu using only HTML and CSS, and here as well. If you're excited to learn how to do this, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you don't understand everything I'm doing in this video, don't worry, because when this channel reaches 100 subscribers, I will post a crash course for HTML and the crash course for CSS, teaching you everything you need to know all the way from beginner to advanced. So go ahead and share my videos so that we can reach that number as quickly as possible. Now, if you are new to this channel, I post new videos every single day that will make you a better web developer that can earn more money and live a better life. If that is something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any of my videos. And after that, go down in the comments and leave the comment and say, I subscribed, and I will personally go through the comments and welcome you to the family. Alright, with that being said, let's get to the coding. So I have an empty folder here on my desktop, as you can see, and I opened it with my text editor, which in my case I'm using brackets. Let me close this. Now I'm going to create the index.html file, the style.css, and an img folder for the background image. And I'm going to go and grab this image and place it in the img folder. I'm gonna leave a link to the image in the description, so go ahead and grab that, and so you can code along with me, because you will learn much better that way. Alright, let's go to the index.html. For the title, let's give it a drop down menu. Let's link our style.css file. Alright, so let's start with the markup. We're gonna use a nav tag, and inside we're gonna put an h1 with the logo, in my case ECA, and a UL. We're gonna put a UL with a class of main menu, so main menu, and inside here I'm gonna put an li, and inside the li an a element, and I'm gonna copy this a few more times. So home, about us, services, projects, and contact. Okay, and inside the li for the about, not for the home, for the about, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and place another UL, and this will be our drop down menu. So UL with the class of drop down menu. Alright, and in here I'm gonna place an li with an a element inside the li, and copy this 2 more times. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Alright, this should be it. And now I'm gonna copy this whole li with the drop down menu and put it instead of the projects, and I'm gonna replace the title with the project, just so we can save some time. Alright, that should be it for the markup. Let's open this in the browser. Alright, it looks horrible. We need to style it, so go to the style.css file, and we're gonna start with some general styling. So I'm gonna select everything, and I'm gonna use this symbol. Remove the margin and padding, so margin 0, padding 0, and give the box sizing property, set it to border box. Alright, let's make some space here. Alright, and now for the body, we're gonna use the font family Arial, Sans, Serif. We're gonna put the background image, as I said, links are in the description, background URL, and select it from the img folder. I'm gonna give it a height of 100 viewport heights. Background repeat, set it to no repeat. Okay, background size, set it to cover, and background position, put it to center, and give it an overflow hidden. Let's take a look. Okay, but we're gonna darken it a little bit, so we're gonna use a linear gradient because it's too bright, in my opinion. So linear gradient, RGBA, give it a black color, 0, 0, 0, with an opacity of 0.5, and the same thing over here. Alright, let's take a look. As you can see, it's darker now. Now I'm gonna select the nav element, and I'm gonna give it a background of 333, a display of flex. Let's see how that looks. Okay, now we're gonna justify the content, set it to space around, and align items center. Okay, now first let's style this h1 a bit. So nav h1, give it a font size, make it bigger, so let's say 40 pixels, and a color of white. Okay, now for the select both lists, so UL list style none, to remove the bullet points from both lists, both from the main menu and the drop down menu. Okay, as you can see, they're gone. Now select the main menu, so that main menu, and give this a display of flex. Let's see. Okay, and justify content flex end. Right. Now the main menu, select the links, so main menu LIA, and let's see, make them a little bigger, so font size 25 pixels, color white FFF, text decoration set it to none to remove the underline, display, give it a block, display is a block, some padding now, 20 pixels on the top and bottom and 40 pixels on the left and right, a border radius of 5 pixels to make some little rounded corners, and a margin 0 top and bottom, 20 pixels left and right. Alright, we still have some stuff to do. We need to hide this drop down menu and show it when we hover. So let's see, we're gonna give the, where should we put the display? You know what, first I'm gonna give the drop down, the class of drop down, a position of relative, because I'm gonna set the menu, I'm gonna give it a position of absolute. So drop down menu, position of absolute, left 0, and width 100%. Okay, and now let's see, but I didn't give the li, the class of dropdown, so class equals dropdown, and the same thing for this one, equals dropdown. Okay, now as you can see, they're here, but I need to hide them for now. So I'm gonna give the drop-down menu a display of none. As you can see, they're gone. And now for every li, when I hover over it, I want to give it a background of let's say 0081 C6, this nice little bluish color, and now I'm gonna go above it and select the drop down menu LIA, but first I'm gonna make it show when I hover it. So when I hover on the drop down, on the element of the class of drop down, when I hover over it, I want to select the drop down menu. So let's go back to the index.html. So the class of drop down is this element, the about us, and the drop down menu is the drop down menu, the items that are gonna show when we hover over the drop down. So when we hover over the drop down, we're gonna select drop down menu and give it a display of block. That's it. And as you can see, they're showing, but we need to give it this the same background. So go here and let's say background 333, and let's give it a border bottom just to separate them a bit of 2 pixels, solid 0081 C6. alright, but there's something wrong with the width here, I believe. Let's see. So I know what the problem is. The fact is that we put this hover right here with the background on the li when we need to put it on the a on the link. So now that should fix it. There we go. Now they're matching in the width. And actually in the initial example I put one more here, one more item. It doesn't really matter, but just so you can see. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and leave a comment, and maybe share it if you like. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.